Okay, this is take three. There was like a lot of, I don't know, interruptions and two other, like, when I started recording there was like other uh what was I trying to say? Oh, interruptions. There's a bunch. So take three, and today we're talking about the bootleg Yujiro Hanma. Yes. Okay. I am still very excited about this figure. I've had it for like a day, and it's time to review it. Now, I'm not the first person to talk about it, or well, maybe I am. I don't know. I haven't really checked. I do know there are some videos with the bootleg Yujiro Hanma, some shorts with like some shitty ass music with it, or just YouTube videos with shitty ass music with it, and then a person just showing how it moves and stuff and how to put the clothes on and that all that, but not talking. No one talks about the details or anything, and I do want to go over that because that's how I roll. That's what my channel is. I pretty much built my YouTube channel on bootlegs. I I don't regret it though. Well, actually no, yeah, it was just mainly bootlegs. But anyways, I'm happy to talk about this guy. I may be the first one, I may not be. Maybe someone else already beat me to it. But either way, I'm gonna talk about it. So first things first, let's talk about details. Which I'm just kidding. We're not gonna talk about details. No, I'm just playing. We are. We're gonna talk about a little bit of the details because I'm not going to take these pants off. I will teach you how to put the pants on right now. So when you want to put on the pants, you do want to like hold it upside down. I'm sure most people watch what's his name, Supersonic Racer or something. I kind of forgot his YouTube channel, but he reviewed the official one, and he holds it upside down, pulls the pants down because it takes so long to do it. I mean, go look at Logan Chitwood. It took him so long. Supersonic Racer. I'm pretty sure I'm getting that wrong, and I do apologize. But I don't know. Here's a photo right here of his channel. He said it took him a while, and it's really a struggle to put clothes on the buff action figure. But anyways, the key to doing it really is holding them upside down, pulling the pant legs, and then pulling these down here and there, and then grabbing the waist and then pulling it down right here. I hate that I did that motion because it looks perverted. But yeah, you want to do that, hold them upside down, pull down, and then stretch the pants itself around his waist. And these thighs, he has thick thighs, which is what gets in the way of the waist area. So you're going to have to stretch it a whole bunch. And this takes like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe. Hell, even 20 if it really takes. You can't ask my friend because I'm not going to like dox his phone number or anything. But like, if he was right here, he could really tell you how long it took. Like, Jesus Christ. And finally, and then that's pretty much simple. And then you want to make sure the legs aren't trying to the bottom of the pants aren't trying to like cover the peg hole right here. Like, you want to roll them up when plugging in the feet onwards, and then you want to put it back down, and then boom. Now these pants are pretty alright. They're not that great, but they do the job. Not that well, and they're okay. The sash is not that great. It's held by Velcro, and I honestly don't like Velcro. I really wish they did put a little bit more effort into the button, like actually putting buttons, but it's a bootleg. It's not going to get the satisfaction you're going to need for the sash. So I don't know if I'll find better Velcro for this and do something, or I'm just going to leave it like that till the Velcro wears out. Because, Velcro does wear out, at least not the Velcro itself. Well, it can do that as well. But the like cotton or whatever it is that attaches to it wears out. Like, you can tell on the belt right here, it's sticking out and everything. It's like all pulled apart. That's why I don't like it. But the shirt is actually really very good. And the way to put the shirt in, you just pop the arms off, which I will be taking off the shirt like in a couple seconds, because like we gotta go over that demon back. And but like you do want to like unattach the belt, the sash itself, do that, stretch the pants a little bit open, and then tuck the shirt in with your finger, some pliers, whatever helps. Because Jesus, I don't have the biggest hands, but for me, they're pretty big. So it was difficult, tucking the shirt in. But most of the time, he's not going to have his shirt on unless I really need him to have it on for pictures. So yeah, The shirt is very good. It looks very nice, and it has a very fantastic material. I actually really do like it. And the way to put it on, you do want to pop the arms off just like on the official figure. You also want to take the hands off and take the head off, which is very common and very, always, it's always something like is there something you need to do with figures and clothes? Is it annoying? Absolutely. But let me show you how. So you just pop the arm and then, like I said, take the hand off. And this is how you take off the shirt, but pretty much the same way to like put it on. You can just take it off right here, but when you're putting it on, you want to open this, stick the arm through like so, and then you want to look in here, like turn it where you can look and push in, hold the other arm, push the other arm, because the butterfly joint or whatever, the soft part will like, I don't know, it'll go into the upper rubber piece because this is not all just one thing. This is a overlay on the joint itself. So you want to pull this apart, push this, but also it's like, I don't know, it's a difficult process, really. But yeah, you always want to pop the shoulder out, and then that. Just make sure it's going into the hole right there. I'm pretty sure you can see it. Trying to get the best angle. You want to push the other arm forward, and then you should hear a pop, and then boom, there's the arm on. Move it around a little bit, make sure it doesn't get stuck, and then put, fix up the shirt a little bit, and boom, he has a shirt on. Take it off, you just pop it out. So I don't know if it's like this on the official one, but this will pop out and everything. And yeah, it's just a whole lot of work. And again, you have to take the head off. Now, when you're taking off, you don't have to take the other arm off, luckily. And then boom, you should just do that like so. And look at the muscles and everything on him. It's fantastic. Let me put his arm on real quick because the butterfly joint kind of came out. It is out, but like still. Let me just fix him up real quick. There we go. Hear that pop. Let me fix him real quick. Push the overlay a little bit, and then boom. Oh, and put the head on and fist. And there we go. And like I said, the shirt is a very good material. Let me fix it up a little bit. It's really nice. It's flexible. It will be breathable if it was an actual shirt. And like, there's some stitching coming off, which you can just cut off or probably just fix. But yeah, this is a very nice shirt. It has this little white stuff, like little sash on the sleeves and all that. And now we can officially go into details. And again, I'm not taking these pants off because it takes way too long to put on. And boom, look at that muscle, boy. Look at them abs, look at them pecs, look at everything. This is a highly detailed bootleg if I ever got one. I mean, Venom is probably, the Verotech Venom is probably the most, but they definitely in the competition. Now you can tell he looks almost exactly like the official figure. And it's just very nice. Look at all the muscles, look at all the details. Everything is really well made. And man, this is great. I like how his hair sculpt, how it drapes. And let's go into the main focus, the demon back. Yeah. It looks so fucking cool, bro. I like Baki. I actually watched it recently. And I watched it all. I loved it. It's one of the most interesting and weirdest animes I've seen. But man, is it just a fun ride. And man, does that look cool. I'm about to bust a nut, man. I'm about to bust a nut everywhere. My whole room's finna go white. I need to stop saying that. I'm sorry. It's just very cool and everything. And yes, I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to bring joy into the review. But it's very good. But again, I really like how his hair sculpted and everything. It looks really nice. We didn't really go over his face, so let's go over to that. For a bootleg, this isn't bad whatsoever. This is really good. Now, if I was D-Star Toys and had the official figure, I'd say this is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Don't buy it. But no, this is very good. And it's not that bad. Yeah, the eyes are a little bit too small. I don't mean they're closed. I mean the pupils. If you can see right there, back up. The pupils are a little bit too small. I prefer them a little bit bigger. But again, it's still not that bad. And again, the hair, it's kind of faded and a little bit darker in certain areas. Oh shit, that's not even focused on camera. But like I was saying, it's kind of faded and not and darker. and darken in certain areas, but it still looks pretty nice. But yeah, that's really good. And Jesus Christ, look at the fucking muscle on him. And the demon back, everything, it looks really nice. His legs are super detailed. I don't think I got a picture of him without the pants on, because, like, why would I? Oh, shit. Also, he's mine is pretty loose. I don't know about everyone else, but there's nothing like Kiki Joint Fix won't fix. But I don't have that anymore, and I had bad experience with it, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, it looks super nice. A lot of detail put into it, and it's really well done. Now, let's go over accessories. First thing, he comes with his clothes, the shirt, the pants. Second thing are the heads. The heads are very different. Well, not too different. Actually, no, yeah, they are different. So here's this smiling head sculpt, which is really cool. And he has his eyes widened, and his hair is kind of flaring up compared to the relaxed hair over there. You can tell. And it looks super nice. Look at all the detail. And man, Spiky. He Shadow the Hedgehog. Fun fact, the voice actor that voices Yujiro in the dub is actually Shadow the Hedgehog. So that's a fun fact. My friend told me that, and he was freaking out. I told him, shut the fuck up. But yeah, it looks really nice. And this is just one of the heads with him smiling and angry. Now here's his standard angry head, which, if you can't notice, the hairs are different. Like this one right here on the left is way more flared up than this one. Okay, well, yeah, it is flared more up than this one. Like here, you can tell this is more like a porcupine, and this is more like a hedgehog. I don't know where that comparison came from, but it did. And yeah, there's a difference. You can see the little smirk on his face and the amount of anger on this face. And they both look really well done. But here comes a weird one. So this is his, like, not aroused, but like, oh, so you're at competition, are you? Like, kind of face. But here's the weird thing. You can see through his mouth. I don't know why. So if you want a Jack-o'-lantern Yujiro, you can buy this bootleg for this head, and then you can do it. But like, either way, it looks really nice and everything. The detail on it, all that. I suck at making sure it's focused on the camera, but it looks really well, and it's way more flared up compared to the other ones. So whenever he senses a real competition, this is the face he makes. And those are just a head. He comes with extra feet as well. So like Logan Chitwood said, I don't know why he said it, but if you want to take feet pics with this, you can do so. So yeah. He comes with, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No. Six pairs of hands. He comes with, no, seven. I'm sorry. He comes with these for the pockets in the pants. So like, I should have had him with it, but like at the same time, I was going to take the shirt off anyway, so it wouldn't really look right. So these can be used as karate hands, or just, putting his hands in his pockets like so. And these hands are very like rubbery, so they're very easy to pop on. Unlike the bootleg Baki figure, these hands just go on really easily because it's so rubbery. Like, I don't know, it's like bouncy ball texture, but like not the hard bouncy balls. Like the bouncy balls, like you could like chew on. Please tell me I wasn't the only one that chewed on bouncy balls here and there. But yeah, he comes with those. He comes with these expression hands that you can use for like the demon back, but like this isn't really the hand set for the demon back, but these are more expression hands. Like, I don't really know. I don't know how to examine it. I guess you can say like, when he's about to strike, he goes like that and then makes a fist back. I'm not sure, but you know how I feel about hands. They're just hands and everything. I'm not going to glaze hands, but here is his demon back hands. At least this is what I feel like. This is what he does for the demon back. It looks really nice. I do like both of these. I think they did a good job. This hand though is it's not the same skin color as the actual figure, unfortunately. I'm not sure what happened, but that's just how it is. You can tell on camera that this hand's lighter compared to this one, so yeah, that's a downside. Then he comes with like this, I'm not 100% sure, like, I don't know, like he can claw you, or he can like grip his opponent's face with these hands. I'm not sure. He comes with a lot of open hands, and I'm not 100% sure what to call them. And again, here this is. I guess you can see like when this is like the put your hand on a buddy's shoulder type of hand, because like look how it's shaped and all that. It looks like it's for the shoulder if it'll focus. So yeah. And then he comes with pointing hands. I'm not sure why. I I didn't really see Yujiro point all that much, but he comes with those. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. Articulation, for my bootleg, he cannot twist his thighs whatsoever, so I can't use those. But he does have double joint knees, double joint elbows, bicep swivel. His arms go up for the demon back pose, which let me get him to do that real quick. But yeah, he has double joint knees, elbows, all that. He does have a diaphragm cut, which is really nice. Again, he does have an overlay. He has a ball joint at the waist, a dumbbell joint for the diaphragm cut, of course. And what else? Oh yeah, he does have toe pivot. No, not, what the fuck is it called? He does have like toe articulation as well. Hang on, give me a second. I'm trying to get him to do the pose. I don't like posing in front of the camera because it like does a little bit too much work. Not too much work. It just kind of ruins it for me, I guess. Let me get him balanced. There we go. So yeah, there he is doing the demon back pose, which is really nice. But yeah, he has like the most basic articulation, really. If you collect like Mayfex, I guess. He just doesn't have drop down hips or anything. But yeah, I'd never really go over articulation because it's not that important to me. Like, it's all the same, really, if you think about it. There's just some differences that companies do, and there's not much to talk about. It's just going to be the same thing over and over. How many times do you want to hear double jointed elbows, knees, and all that? Sometimes you'll get a single joint knee or, elbow, but even then, there's still figures out there that still do that. So that's the main reason why I don't talk about articulation. But yeah, that looks cool. I really do like it. I'm very happy that I got this. And now let's go into scaling because this is going to take a while. Because I got a lot of action figures this time. Alright, first things first, he's next to Captain America and the Best Action Shredder. I believe that's what the company's called. And Yujiro is pretty tall. I would say very tall, but like this is like Storm Collectibles scaling, so he's not that tall to like their scaling. But he's definitely taller than like Marvel Legends and the Best Action, so yeah. Next up, here he is next to his bootleg son, Baki. And like I said, his joints are pretty loose, so like again, you're gonna want Kiki joint fix for this figure. So yeah, but right now his joints are pretty loose. I'll find an alternative way to fix it. But anyways, here he's next to Baki, and here he's next to Muhammad Ali, the one man that he really respects and hopefully wouldn't do anything to him in the forest alone on a hike. Next up, here he's next to Groot and Grey Beast, and this is mainly just because if he wants to fight other powerful people, he can, I guess. Yeah. Next up, here is next to the Mayfex Homelander and the Walmart exclusive, I believe, Kraven the Hunter from the, was it 1993 series of Spider-Man? And the reason why is because, Yujiro likes to mess around with America, so Homelander would take that personally, so of course he will want to fight him. And, Kraven the Hunter, because, like, he's a pretty powerful, normal human being. Next up here is next to the bootleg NECA Space Godzilla versus... Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. And here he's next to the official NECA King Kong figure. Because, Yujiro likes to fight Beast in the wilderness that his son likes to connect to. And the reason why Godzilla's in here is because of this video right here. I don't know if y'all ever seen this, but it made me question people's sanity and power scaling. Next up, here's Yujiro next to the Marvel Select Hulk and the Marvel Legends comic book Thanos. Because, powerful characters that could easily beat Yujiro, but like since these action figures, I'm going to have fun with this. Next up here is next to the Jada Toys Ryu and the SH Figure Arts movie Shang-Chi figure. Next up, here is next to the SH Figure Arts Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. And here he is next to the, what is that called? Dawson model Popeye action figure, which is the best Popeye figure ever. But I still really want the Mezco one. But like, I love that one because it's so well made. Next up, here he is next to the Marvel Legends 2-pack Venom with the Marvel Select hands and head on it and Noel's feet. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Venomized Captain America, which I did just get like on my birthday. My little cousin gave me it because it was his and he didn't want no more. He was like, here. I was like, where's the shield? He was like, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know where the shield is either. So yeah. And to end this video off with the 3 best Spider-Man actors in my collection, here he's next to the Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy turned into a comic, a normal, standard suit. I don't know, comic book Spider-Man. I forget what I usually say, not gonna lie. My mind's been pretty much everywhere recently. But anyways, here's next to that. Here's next to the bootleg Sentinel Peter Parker, Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. Did I say bootleg? And here he is next to the Retro Wave Symbiote Spider-Man, which I did fix up, gave him buff for shoulders, buff for arms, and buff for legs. So yeah. And in conclusion, this is better than the Baki bootleg. Now, yes, there are some defects. His thighs won't move, so I should have heated them up before putting the pants on, but I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna mess with them. And he can still hit really good poses. I really do like him and everything. He's very good. I just love it, alright? I really just love this figure. I never thought I'd get a Yujiro Hanma figure though, because like I wasn't that much of a fan of Baki at first, and then watching the anime, it's like holy shit, this is fucking awesome. And because I didn't think they'd make a bootleg Yujiro, so now I have hope for a bootleg Dopo Orochi, but I doubt I'll get that because I don't know. I was really disappointed that Dopo's like the final figure that they're going to make, because I feel like it should have been Jack. Because Jack Hanma never got a figure, like, at all. People made a custom one, like, really shitty custom ones, though. Either that or fantastic customs, which are awesome. But I feel like Jack should have got the figure, but no, it was Dopo Orochi, and that's understandable. Jack is not everyone's favorite. Nobody really cares that much about Jack Hanma. And that's okay, Dopo Orochi's a really cool character, so I am glad he is getting a figure. I hope it looks cool and everything, and I hope they do really well with it, which of course it will. Storm Collectibles is awesome, but what about the bootleg? Who knows, maybe it'll be shit, maybe the worst one, but only time will tell. But anyways, in conclusion of this figure, I absolutely recommend it. This is the best bootleg I have ever had. This feels exactly like the original, it looks like the original, and it moves really well. There's not much of a downside to it besides like staining on the figure due to the hair, but even then, that's kind of like Logan Chitwood in real life, huh? But either way, it's just a really well made figure. It's fantastic. I do really like it, and I highly do suggest picking it up if you like Yujiro Hanma, if you're a fan of Baki and all that. And it just feels really, really well made. It's fantastic. I will glaze this figure for a good while. Like, I've had so much fun with so many bootleg figures. Like, it feels better than the CT Toys Spider-Man figure. The Tobey Maguire one. Which I did really like, but there was still some issues with it. Like, I even broke it. Not the one that I have now, but the first one that I got, I broke it. Which sucked. But this figure, I'm not really worried about breaking it. I know that not to move the thighs, but that's about it. That's the only thing that doesn't move. Everything else moves like butter. It's fine. Like, compared to Baki, which his legs keep falling off, which you can kind of fix. You want to, like... Okay, let me grab Baki real quick. So, in his inner thighs right here, you want to get that out. And then there's going to be a hole where, like, it wraps around where it plugs in on the joint. The hole right here where it plugs in. You're going to want to insert it into the hole of this plastic piece right here, and then get a knife or something, twist it around, and then boom, make sure it wraps around the joint still, and then it should be pretty much fine, but it still will pop off. Yujiro, his legs do not pop off at all, and it's super easy to put his arms back in compared to Baki's, which his overlay is like a little bit too big for like the butterfly joint type of things. So like it'll go more inwards even if it's on the body already. But Yujiro, since they're already huge, you don't have to worry about that too much. You just know, just gotta like make sure you push on the other arm when you're plugging in the other arm in. So overall, this figure is really fantastic. It looks really well. There are certain things that are wrong with it, like again with this mouth. For some reason, you can see through it, and it's just super weird. But even then, that's not too much of a problem when you have it plugged on. You won't really notice it unless you get it at a certain angle where it captures the background. But it's just super well made, and I highly do recommend it. But that's just my opinion. If you don't want this figure, that's perfectly fine. If you think this is a trash figure, well, I don't know why you would think that. But if you rather just get the official one, I completely understand. Just note that there's still defects with the official one. Like even other YouTubers even pointed it out. Like it will still stain once you put the pans on everything, and then it'll easily like chip the trunks, which I don't think this one does. I checked and it didn't really do it, so I don't have much worry about the trunks coming off or anything. So yeah, but that's about it for this video. I really do highly recommend getting this figure if you're a fan of Baki, a fan of Yujiro, all of that. And that's it. That's it. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. There's nothing much to talk about this figure. It's fantastic. I've never really said how good of a figure this is, unless I was just blinded. But this one, it does have defects. It really do. But the detail and everything is just so well made. Now, all bootlegs are not going to be the same. I probably got like one of the best bootlegs out of all the Yujiros. But still, right now, you definitely want to buy it. Like, because I'm like one of the first few people to get it. That's a lie. I'm just kidding. Well, I don't really know. But either way, you do want to get it right now because it's actually being made. And over time, the more bootlegs they make, the more cheaper they will go with the quality. So right now, you want to get it at the highest quality, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. And I just hope you like this review. Okay, no. I don't hope you like this review. It was pretty awkward. But I hope you kinda got some information out of this. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to review. Maybe the Venom Captain America. That'll be a quick review, so there's not much to do. And yeah, I'm gonna pose this guy around. I'm gonna have fun and all of that. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whatever it is, whatever time it is for you. If you think life is getting hard for you, or if your life is already pretty much shit right now, just hang in there. You know, life will get better, and it will. I promise. Trust me. I've been down there before, and life has definitely gotten better over time. So yeah. But anyways, again, I'll see you guys next week. Probably Venom Captain America or something else. And yeah. Again, hope you have a good day, evening, night, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.